So for today's video, I'm going to bring it back to the OG days on YouTube and show you guys my everyday makeup routine. I've been wearing this makeup all summer long and it's like really fresh and dewy and pretty natural, I would say. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm just going to get started and show you the foundation that I've been wearing. It's from Physicians Formula. It's called the Healthy Foundation, and this is a really nice dewy foundation. I absolutely love it, and it wears very well throughout the day, even without powder. I'm in the lightest shade, which is LC1. It has a really cool applicator as well. You kind of just like brush it on your face. Easy and fast. I also make sure to get some on my lower chin and my neck too, so everything just kind of blends in together. I'm taking this, doing a cashew brush and kind of just blending it all in my face. Alright, so now I take the Maybelline concealer. I've been using this stuff for years. It's from their line, like the Fit Me concealer, and I am in the shade Ivory. I think this might be the latest one. I'm not really sure, but I just put a couple of dots underneath of my eye, around my nose, and if I have any blemishes or red spots around my face. I also use the same brush that I did previously with the foundation, and I kind of just use a patting motion to dab it into my face. This concealer is awesome because it does not crease on me, especially if I put a little bit of powder right on top of it. So now I have a nice, dewy, fresh looking face, and we're going to put a little bit of powder products on top now. So I've been using this Kat Von D Shade and Light palette for quite some time. This is their contouring palette. They're all powders. They also make one that's cream based, but I like to use the powder formula for my face. And I'm just using this contouring brush from NARS. I've had this for a long time too. I forget what it's even called, but it is a nice shape to kind of get in your cheekbones and around your nose and the temples of your face. So I kind of just mix a couple of these bronze shades, and I get a very small amount because if you put a lot of bronzer on, sometimes it looks like dirt. So not about that. So I kind of just do a little contouring action. Definitely make sure that you blend this out so there's no harsh lines. And then I take my foundation brush again and go right over the powder that I just put down for contouring and make sure that it's all blended in nicely. Alright, so now I like to put on blush. So I love the Tarte line of blushes. This is a really nice neutral blush that I've also been using for years, and it's just my go-to blush for every day, and it's in the shade Exposed. Like I said, it's just a nice everyday shade. It's a little bit of like a mauve pink with a touch of bronze in it. So I just take this angled brush from It Cosmetics and apply it to the apples of my cheeks, but ever so slightly, so it still looks natural. I also apply a little bit on my forehead, nose, and chin for more of that sun-kissed kind of look, like I've been out in the sun all day. Again, I take my foundation brush and go right over the blush and the bronzer and make sure that everything is blended in so it looks as natural as possible. Alright guys, so now it's time for highlight. This has been my favorite step all summer long. I love getting that dewy, fresh look using a highlight, And this has to be one of the cheapest highlighters that I have ever bought, and it's actually my favorite that I have ever used before. It's from the brand Wet n Wild, and it's in the shade Precious Petals. It's a beautiful rose gold shade, and I cannot get enough of it. This is actually the highlight that I used on my wedding day, and it gave me the prettiest glow ever. Let me know if you all would like for me to film a wedding day makeup tutorial and the makeup that I used on my wedding day. So I just take a really cool fan brush and apply it on the top of my cheekbones. I also apply some around my eyebrow into the temple area on both sides of my face. And then I also grab some more and apply it on the top portion of my nose, right down the center and the tip on the very top. And then I take a little bit with my finger and apply that in the center of my Cupid's bow. I'm not sure if you guys can see my highlight, but it is poppin'. Alright, so now I move on to brows. I'm currently trying to grow out my eyebrows, so they don't look the best when I don't fill them in. I really like using an eyebrow pencil, and then I use an eyebrow powder on top of it to make my eyebrows look as natural as can be. I really don't like the dark, bold type of brow trend that's going on right now. I'm still loving the nice, natural type of look, but not too dark and contrasted. So the way that I apply my eyebrow products is I first use Eyelure brow pencil in blonde. I found this at Target. I've never tried it before, but I really like it. It also has a brush on one side, so it works well for me. For the eyebrow pencil, I only outline the very bottom portion of my eyebrow from the very front all the way to the tip at the end. And I only go underneath of my eyebrow. I don't use this on top or in the very front portion of my eyebrow at all. I just use this to kind of underline and make the shape of my brow, and then I go back in with the powder to actually fill it in. Okay, so then I take the eyeshadow from MAC, and it is in the shade Omega, and it's just this really light brown shade, and it's perfect if you have blonde hair. So I use that on a Sonia Kashuk angled brush, and I just dab it in the eyebrow product or the eyeshadow, and I kind of just fill in my eyebrows. So I start from the very bottom portion where I just lined with the pencil, and I just use brush strokes going up to kind of mimic hairs. So ever so lightly, I just start to put in some product and kind of shape my brows. So right now my eyebrows do look a little too dark for my liking, so I take the end spoolie of my eyebrow pencil and I just brush it out. Okay, so next I am going to prime my eyelids. I use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. I just apply a little bit on my lid, and then I also apply some right underneath of my eyebrow, and I kind of just blend it all in. Alright, so for eyeshadow, I've been using this NARS eyeshadow. It's in the shade Silk Road. It's an eyeshadow duo. And I actually found this eyeshadow at Marshall's, and it was about $10. Usually these eyeshadows are, I think, a little over $30. So definitely check out Marshall's if you want to find some good quality makeup, but for cheaper. So first I take the lighter shade and apply that all over my eyelid. And I also take it into the tear duct area all the way towards the inner corner. Next, I take the rose gold shade and apply that in the crease of my eye. It gives a little bit of a crease, but it's not too drastic and too dark, so it still has that natural look that we're going for. And then I take a fluffy brush and I just blend the colors together. Alright, so next I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I'm going to apply this black eyeliner on the top portion of my eye. And this is from Kat Von D. It's their Tattoo eyeliner, and it's in Trooper Black. And then I like to apply mascara just on the top portion of my eyelashes. I haven't been applying mascara on the bottom portion, and I feel like it gives more of a natural look and it makes your eyes look more wide awake and bright. I've been using the Almay Mega Volume Mascara, and it has a really cool wand shape. The top portion is thicker and it tapers down to a thinner wand, and they're bristle brushes, so it's not plastic. I really like this shape, and I've been digging this mascara lately. I have it in the shade Black Brown. Alright, and now it's time for lips. I'm also going to be using the brand NARS. This is a NARS lipstick in the shade Daily, and it's their Audacious lipstick. I also found this at Marshall's, and it was like $5, and these usually are around $30 as well. So check out your Marshalls. It's this really pretty nude, but it has a hint of mauve-y purple to it. It's a very unique color, and I love it. Thank you all so much for watching my everyday makeup routine. Please let me know your everyday makeup products in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!